You know what? These the type of people that will sweep a sandbox. Like, if y'all don't get the hell out of here. Miranda left her husband for someone who has a husband. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be recapping episode 2 of season 2. And just like that, the Sex and the City spinoff series that we love to hate to love. I don't know. We somewhere in between. Now, at the top of this episode, we see Carrie still on this damn podcast. Y'all, why the hell Carrie doing this podcast, y'all? Like, I can't even live. So, Carrie is, y'all, Carrie being on this podcast reminds me of my mama joining the church choir when she tone deaf. I can't even survive. Now, Carrie is doing some promos for the show, you know, like how you record the commercials, right? Now, she gets to one commercial that's about a vaginal suppository. Y'all, what's a suppository? I don't even know what that is. But she's uncomfortable as a sex columnist. She's uncomfortable saying the word vagina. Now, when she tells her producer, I've gone out of my way my entire life to not say the word suppository, I thought she was finna say she's going out of her way her entire life not to say the word vagina. That's where I thought that sentence was leading. And then she's like upset about like down there being written on there, like underlying the word vag everywhere in the promo. And then the promo code is vag in the city. I actually think that's a fire ass promo code. Vag in the city. I'm down with that. So they end up just scrapping that commercial. Y'all, I could see, and I mean, of course you're not going to have vulgar language in a commercial, but I could see if it was like vulgar language they wanted her to read, but wellness, dryness, vagina, suppository. What is wrong with those words? Am I missing something? Carrie is reminding me of those women who like don't want to be seen buying tampons. Like, it's the weirdest thing. Now they end up cutting to Sema going to the hairdresser, right? And she's telling her hairdresser how she broke up with the guy she was just dating because there were too many red flags. And the hairdresser goes off on the proverbial, your standards too high, you too picky, etc., mumbo jumbo that people always tell certain women. And when I tell you, not disclosing that you still reside in the same house as your ex-wife, that is a red flag. Like, hello, like that is so weird that he was just like, oh, no wonder you're still alone. And I was confused why the whole shop, like, you can hear a record drop, and then the person pouring drink like wasted the drink just because the guy said no wonder you're alone. I don't know what happens in white salons, but I done heard worse in black salons, child. But I thought this was unrealistic because Sema gets so upset. This man has been her hairdresser for 10 years. She gets up and she's like, she's done forever. She don't want him to do her hair no more. And she actually had a pretty funny line when she was like, I pay you to blow me, not shrink me. That was actually kind of funny. Now, let me tell you, child, I don't know about other types of folks, but black women be serious about their hairstylists. Like, I'm moving to Tennessee and I have literally been trying to contemplate just coming back to Florida just to get my hair done. Like, black women will hold on to a good hairdresser. It ain't no way that your hairdresser say, no wonder you alone and you just done after 10 years? That's a little extreme, Sema. But you know what? I don't know. Okay, that was Sema's decision. But y'all, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing with Sema's character. Like, what is Sema actually doing? But then again, I could say that about a few other characters. Now, y'all, where I just paused the TV at is a sex scene with Che and Miranda. And I'm telling y'all, I can't even live with these two. Like, I really can't. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'd rather gouge my eyes out than to, I don't want to. Okay, let's go. I'll be tortured. Okay, so Miranda is going downtown with Shay when Shay gets a phone call from BD, the writer of her show, and the writer of the show needs Shay to come in for something, child. And y'all, yada yada yada. Like, who do we care about this? We really don't. Okay, Miranda is on her new wave. She is. I don't even know what Miranda is. She's just like, you know what Miranda is? She's one of those Stepford wives who get turned into a robot and just like programmed to serve their partner. That's Miranda right now. So Shay is like, I'm sorry, this is important. Gotta go in. Something about a gay Charlie Brown. Y'all, I don't know. So why did Shay just say her Mexican dad is Tony Danza? Y'all, what the hell going on? That's what Shay just said in that scene. So then the next scene, we have Carrie at her podcast, and this lady comes in that's, over this whole thing, presumably, and she tells Carrie that podcasts aren't what they were in 2021. They're drying up. They need her to... The podcasts are drying up, and they need her to do the vaginal promo about vag drying up. But they end up, her producer comes in too, the guy she, having her fling with. And Carrie is like, look, I held up the vegan purse, and now my other purses where, we had to slaughter animals, they mad at her. I don't know, y'all. That's what Carrie said. And then the lady who over the podcast is like, look, do you know what the guy who has a podcast about cars said when I gave him this promo? He said on air, my wife suffers from vaginal dryness, and he doesn't even have a wife. He is here for the station. And Carrie is like, I'm here for it too. So the lady tells Carrie, since you think that the wording is unnatural, you just add your own little stuff into it. Just make sure you throw in the bullet points about pH balance. Just talk like you're talking to your girlfriends. And this is just the weirdest thing. I feel like Carrie has always been more in the box than you would expect a sex columnist to be. But I feel like, is it just me or are they making Carrie way more rigid than normal? Like, even for Carrie not wanting to say the promo about vaginal suppository, I don't know, like, am I tripping? That seems very minuscule. Like, I don't get what the big hoopla is about that. Now, see, I was enjoying this new season, but now I see they about to take me back to the first season because, child. So we have Lisa and her husband, and Lisa is coming into the house, and why the literal second she opens the door, her husband is in her face like a fire-breathing dragon. My mother's going to be here in 20 minutes. Hold on, bruh. I can't stand that. Like, don't freaking bombard me the second I walk in the door. And she didn't even walk in the door. She didn't even make it past the threshold before he gets in her face. But y'all, why is this the storyline? Why is the husband talking about we gotta do something with our daughter's hair before my mother gets here? And I don't see nothing wrong with little girl hair. But why in Jesus' name do we write the little girl saying Nana likes proper girls' hair? Yo, Jesus Christ. I can't. First of all, I just can't even live. This is not the show to tackle this storyline. And I already know where it's gonna go. So they in here braiding a little girl hair down, and the dad says, thank you for your patience. This is important to Nana, because when she was growing up in North Carolina, she used to have to shuck and jive for white folk. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, I cannot even live. Y'all, why did we have to do the whole evil mother-in-law angle? So the mother-in-law arrives. She rings the doorbell. And why the hell this lady literally just keep ringing the doorbell? Like, don't even wait for nobody to come to the door. That is a nice size square footage they have. She didn't even ring the doorbell and wait for people to walk to the door. She literally rings the doorbell, 2 seconds later rings it again, 2 seconds later rings it again. But then when they answer the door, she has the nerve to shade the woman whose house it is, talking about, oh, you look like you just came off a safari or production of Lion King. Lady, I don't care if I come to the door with the whole damn lion on my head. This is my home. Child, I could never. So then we see Charlotte at home with Harry and her 2 kids, Lily and Gravel, and Lily wants an electric guitar. And why the hell do they just let Gravel drop the F-bomb? Y'all, how old is this Gravel? How old is she? Because it ain't no, y'all, I am in my late 30s and I would never drop the F-bomb in front of my mama. That is so disrespectful. But as like a teenager, y'all, how old is this little girl? Ain't no way. But we already know that Charlotte has insufferable as disrespectful as kids. So we have Naya on the phone with Andre, and I couldn't remember last episode, but they are estranged right now because Andre wants to have kids. Naya doesn't want to have kids. And they're having a conversation about that phone call when they were on FaceTime, and he says that she was being crazy, and she tells him to admit he was playing with fire with the cat in the hat in his room. And why this man gonna say nothing happened yet? He sometimes wants something to happen, but he wants stuff to work out with Naya. But he ends up telling her the way things can work out is they get a surrogate. Sir, she says she don't want to have kids. It don't matter who carried the damn baby. Yo, how is that? Am I missing something? Last season, the issue was she didn't want to have kids. He does, right? So what does a surrogate do to solve the fact that she don't want to have kids? It's going to still be her kid. I don't understand. So then we see Miranda. I completely forgot they made Miranda a goddamn alcoholic child. Miranda is at the most posh looking, upscale, exclusive as AA meeting I done ever seen in my life. And Miranda says she doesn't have much to fill her days with. Y'all, we don't even have to dredge up the fact that this character is not true to Miranda in the slightest. Miranda literal has no life or real identity of her own outside of her relationship. We are truly in a parallel universe, child. This is the end of days when you goddamn Miranda just engulfed and consumed by her damn relationship. Oh, y'all. In what world? So at the end of the meeting, some girl comes over to Miranda making small talk and inviting her to come help clean the beach and says, I'll pick you up or whatever. And I guess this finna be another little character we throw in here, child. Now we see Carrie and Sema at a bar having drinks, and Sema is going over her breakup with her hairstylist. But child, when I tell you everything Sema says about Zed, I'm sitting here like, girl, he is a red flag. Baby, why did Zed tell his ex-wife to pay for lunch? What the hell? What? Yeah, hell no. But it's also irking me, like, what are we trying to do with the story? Are we supposed to be in agreement with Sema or not? Because Carrie ends up saying, okay, you're in real estate. Do you know anyone else that still lives with a, ex-spouse? And Sema's like, yeah. So their whole thing is, so it's not unheard of. And I'm like, what is the point of even saying that? Because to me, it ain't even the point that that's part of the point, but the whole point isn't even that he lives with his ex-wife. The point is he did not tell her about it. Is that not a red flag to omit and hide pertinent information? Y'all, I don't know what they're doing. So we then see Lily in her room working on her keyboard, and Charlotte finds out that she sold her clothes to this Real Deal that buys designer clothes so that she could get her keyboard. And Charlotte is furious, but actually, out of all the obnoxious mess from her kid, I actually don't think that's a big deal. Your minor child wanted something that's expensive. As parents, you tell her we're not going to buy it for you. You have to figure out how to get it yourself. So she sells her clothes to get it. I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, you could go get a part-time job or something, or sell your clothes, or she just found some type of way to do this herself instead of asking her parents. I don't get a big deal, but hey, I didn't buy my child a closet full of expensive ass clothes. So we see Charlotte having lunch with Anthony and Lisa Todd, and y'all, Charlotte is going over the situation with Lily, and she's like, these people, they sneak in and they pay in cash. It's like a drug deal. And Anthony's like, how many drug deals have you seen go down? Anthony was hilarious in this scene, child. So Charlotte pulls up the iPad that shows this certain dress that she loves, that she bought for Lily, and she's like, can I sue? And Anthony is like, they didn't come in with a crowbar, they had to be invited in like vampires. And I'm just like, yo, Anthony is definitely just the shining highlight when it comes to this show. And we have Lisa Todd at the lunch complaining about her mother-in-law, and how the mother-in-law is having her sorority sisters over to Lisa Todd's house for lunch. What? Why y'all not going out to a restaurant? I don't know. That seems like a lot to invite a bunch of people and have a meal at somebody else's house, but whatever. They have written the mother-in-law where she just is disrespectful and comes in and takes over these folks' house, child. So that's where we going. Okay, because we have nothing better to give the black folks in the storyline. We have Lisa Todd's husband getting ready to take his daughter and her friend somewhere, child. And this upscale ass in wearing a suit in a high-class neighborhood ass, light-skinned ass black man in 2023 can't get a cab. He literally goes to one of the cab people window, and the cab driver sitting there like he don't even exist. Yeah, that's the best we got. That's the best we got for the black folks in the story, is a grandma who feel like natural hair ain't proper, and upscale ass, light skinned ass black man that can't get a cab in his expensive ass, upscale, high class neighborhood. That's the best we got. So then the cab driver that's not paying no attention to him, right? Just completely ignoring him. The husband, y'all, what is this man's name? I don't even know his name. He hits the hood of the car, right? And please tell me why his mama comes around the corner with all her friends clutching their pearls, like, is that your son? And the lady like, oh, that couldn't be my son. So this is so extreme that she got to ignore her granddaughter that's like, grandma, and turn around like she don't know these people. Child, I had hope for this show, and I was a fool. I was a fool. This cannot be the best we can do for the black characters on this show. Like, it just cannot be. This is all a joke. And then we have Carrie in bed with her producer, and he's trying to get this commercial for the vaginal wellness rewritten. I couldn't say the word. He's trying to get the commercial for the vaginal wellness rewritten. And again, I do not understand Carrie's aversion to this. Like, my God, you are a grown-ass 60-something-year-old woman, and you cannot talk about vaginal wellness. But he actually had a good idea when he came in at the end, throwing in the Cardi B and Megan reference. That was a good little line for the commercial, and it's current. That's what Carrie was saying. That his first idea was like something old from the 90s. So he actually came in with a good idea at the end. Y'all, we have Charlotte at her house. And why do we have Lily singing a song crying about her privileged ass life? This gotta be a joke. In the song, she literally she says the words, Park Avenue streets, where do they lead? Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up, y'all, I'm gonna need Charlotte and Harry to take this privileged ass girl back to like the damn orphanage in her country and see what's happening with the kids over there. Take her to a shelter and to the area of town where you can see kids homeless on the side of the streets and in shelters with their parents. Like, this dumbass girl really got the nerve to sit here complaining about living a privileged ass life on Muscat Park Avenue with parents that let you run amok and drop the F-bomb and ruin their best friend wedding. Like, you complaining about that life, little girl? Yeah, I said last season that Lily needed a black mama because this little girl is out of damn control. I'll be damned if I give my kids a good privileged ass life and the only thing they can do is complain about it. You better get the fuck out my face. You don't want to be privileged, Lily? Okay, I'm gonna make you not privileged real quick. If I was Charlotte, baby, I'd be done rented out an apartment over somewhere. What's in like I don't know New York, but some bad neighborhood of New York. That's where we finna move in there. You gonna stay in this little rundown, shanky, dated box of an apartment. And matter of fact, you changing schools. No more private school. And matter of fact, you don't want to be privileged? We can't afford piano lessons and all this other stuff that you get to be afforded in this house. Like, that is so goddamn ridiculous. Look. She talking about having to be the good girl, and I'm sure Charlotte ass put a lot of pressure on her kids. Am I saying that the little girl ain't going through nothing? No. But you sound real ungrateful. Park Avenue streets. Bitch, most people ain't never been to Park Avenue. And you talk, where do they lead? Girl, shut the fuck. First of all, you're not even a good ass. You're not even a good writer. Okay? Like, you're not even a good writer because the lyrics to the song is shanky. And I'm gonna have to look. I cannot be one of them parents that just be lying to their child. Like, I can't. Baby, your song is terrible. You got a nice little voice, but you can't write. You can play the little keyboard. Child, let me tell you, I would be one of them parents like, people already say that I'm over dramatic. Child, you ain't seen over dramatic because I wish my child would. I wish they would. You don't want to be privileged? Okay, baby. Okay. Whole life be about to change. Because I'm going to give you what you asking for. I just cannot believe that this dumbass little girl, you know what, let me not even say nothing about a child, but she dumb as hell. Because you got some nerve to sit up here singing about your privileged life. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Oh, Lily, baby, I'm so sorry. It must be so hard to wear designer clothes and have everything at your feet and have a golden spoon in your mouth from the time you was adopted. Oh, life has been so hard for you. Your parents could put you in a private school. You stay in this doorman building. You have all these wonderful, beautiful things. Oh, God, that must be terrible. Oh, that must be terrible. Are we supposed to feel sorry for Lily? Is my heart supposed to hurt for her? Am I supposed to shed a tear? You crazy. It is no time that I'm gonna ever feel sorry for rich ass, privileged ass people. Like, I'm just not. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not. Now, some underprivileged teens singing about some angst in their life, I would be sitting there swaying to the song, feeling every word you say. But Lily privileged ass, get the fuck out of here. Like, I ain't got time for you, little girl. Like, you better get out of my face. Like, I can't. I really can't. The only sympathy I'm gonna give Lily is the fact that she gotta share a room with Gravel. Like, that's the only little inkling of sympathy that I'm gonna give you, girl. So you better just take that. And I forgot to say, the writers made a huge, glaring mistake. They had Harry say his mother's been dead for 10 years. Your kids are older than 10. So you mean to tell me Harry mama was around when he married Charlotte and when he had a baby? Didn't Harry mama die before he even met Charlotte, let alone married and had kids with her? 10 years? Baby, the actor should have realized that wasn't correct. This show is that incompetent that it forgets its own history. I can't. But y'all, I can't with this storyline with the black folk. I can't. Why Lisa's husband mother comes into the room to talk to her son about how she be mortified because he was out there banging on the hood of the taxi, acting like a squeegee man. Why does she say, oh God, everything she says is so whitewashed? Like, I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. They wrote this black lady like a white woman. Like, that's just what it is. And she got the nerve to say to Lisa Todd, who hair is wrapped up for bed, like most black women do, talking about, didn't the Emancipation Proclamation free us from head wraps? The kind of backwards ass history books are you reading, lady? Y'all, I can't. This is such an abomination and an embarrassment. I can't even stand to watch the episode. You really putting in these tired ass lines and storylines for the black characters? This is pissing me off so bad. Like, we ain't got nothing better than to have our black characters consumed and worried about how they look into white people and boxing themselves into their whitewashed box. Like, really, that's the best we got. Your grandfather, he never unloosened his tie. Get the fuck out of here, lady. Like, y'all, I can't. Or she said father, not grandfather. Whoever the hell. Y'all, talking about some, it doesn't matter why you were banging on the cab. When we go off, they win. Well, bitch, they finna win every time because I'm going the fuck off. Period. I'm going off. What the hell you want me to do? Child, let me tell you, child. I can't. I'm mad at, you know what? I was finna say I'm mad at the black actor for being part of this. But you know what? Go ahead. Get y'all. You know what? I am mad at y'all. Forget that. I was finna say, go ahead, get your work. But no, F that. This is so regressive. Like, what kind of fucking storyline is this? I still am reeling from the fact that this light, bright ass nigga in his high-powered suit couldn't get a cab, because that's just so fucking realistic. I'm still reeling from that. And now you got they mama coming in here acting like a Carrie. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all, I might be done with this show. This gives me a headache. This too close to Juneteenth for me. Like, I can't even stomach this right now. Child, I'm getting more annoyed the further along we get. So, Miranda, ex-lawyer, is just such a giddy, bumbling idiot. I'm beside myself. She's at Shay's comedy, whatever the hell, stand-up comedy thing. And am I tripping? Isn't Tony Danza Italian? Why is he playing a Mexican father? Whatever the hell, child. But Miranda is literally like bumbling with the waiters, don't know where to move, don't know where to step. Like, what is with Miranda? And then she meets Tony Danza and she's just like fanning out like, girl, calm the f down. I cannot. Miranda is she is literal a walking embarrassment. Like, I would not want to be seen with this lady. I just don't. I feel like the show has forgotten that Harry and Miranda are actual lawyers. Like, it's like the show has forgotten all about that. Because now that I think about it, Harry is a lawyer. Why doesn't he just send an official letter to that company that his wife is upset with? You're a lawyer. I don't know. It's like we have, y'all. I cannot take these vapid, spoiled, idiotic as immature women. Like, this is all so ridiculous. I don't even know, like, what are we doing here? For, like, seriously, what the fuck are we doing here? And Carrie is acting like such a spoiled brat with this stupid ass commercial. All the time they are trying to write this commercial, she could have been done, did it, out of here. Like, I don't understand. She is in bed with the producer guy still trying to write this damn commercial when Miranda calls her. Like, girl, is it that serious? She's sitting here talking about, oh, this is my friend in LA, I have to take the call, but I would take a call from a robot just to get out of this. Why are you acting so? She acting like Lily at this point. Carrie is acting like Lily. This is why you can't have your kids around certain friends, because Lily must have gotten all this spoiled brat crap from Carrie. Because I am astonished at how this 60-something-year-old woman is going off about this damn simple ass commercial. It's vaginal wellness. It ain't a cocaine advertisement. Like, what is the big deal? It's not an S&M bondage commercial. It's vaginal wellness. Like, am I crazy? See, this is why I can't watch this show, because it makes me question my own sanity. Y'all, at this point, it doesn't even feel like a close-knit group of girlfriends no more. Like, all the relationships feel so superficial and surface level. What the hell are they ever even saying to each other? Why did I think I could give this show another chance? Why did I think that? Yeah, I swear to God, I'm getting dumber by the minute. Sema goes back to her hairstylist and says, I got back with Zed. What the? So all your reasonings and rationale and feelings, just, what happened to those? You just got back with Zed? Did y'all have a conversation about how he hid information? Did y'all have a conversation about him moving out of his ex-wife's residence? I am so confused. But what really takes the cake, why the hell are these white people on the beach picking up motherfreaking seaweed like it's plastic bottles? Yo, what the fuck am I? Is that seaweed or kelp or whatever the hell? Baby, whatever it is natural and it's of the beach. Why are we picking it up with goddamn toxic waste gloves on our hands? Y'all, what are we doing? What are we doing? Y'all, you know what? These the type of people that will sweep a sandbox. Like, if y'all don't get the hell out of here picking up goddamn seaweed and kelp from the fucking beach, yo, nobody can be this stupid. No one can be this stupid. This is a giant, like, freaking trick being played on the audience. It has to be. Y'all, I cannot even. Yo, why are we picking up? I can't. You might as well go pick up twigs out the forest. What are we doing? With toxic waste gloves on our head. Get out of here. Get out of. Okay, good night. Turn it off. Close the door. Put it to bed. Put it in the trash. Like, I can't. I'd rather take a bullet. Than have to be. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And who the hell is Sema hairdresser running around telling clients they shouldn't have kids and they need to get lipo? Nigga, you here to do hair, not give plastic surgery consultations. That was the great. Hell no. You know what? I don't even know what to do. I can't. Y'all. So Miranda is on the beach, dressed like a hobo, and she gets a call from Naya, and Miranda says, "I'm saving the planet." You're saving the planet from seaweed? Y'all. And then it's like some Asian guy that keep like staring at her. Like, what is you staring at me for? Y'all, I really don't care about nothing that is happening. Nothing at all. What are these people doing with their lives? What are the storylines? I could care less about any of this. Naya is on the phone, and she done took one too many pages out of Cynthia Nixon's book because she doing a whole lot of bad overacting. She upset and packing up Andre things, but in the midst of her being mad and going on a tirade, right, she lightly takes one of his little pictures off the wall. Like, you don't snatch it, grab it as you're angry and going on a tirade. You just lightly take it off the wall. That ain't made no sense. But then Miranda tells Naya she got to get off the phone because she's around environmentalists, right? But her friend who invited her out here has a cell phone saying, "My child's school just called, I got to go." So why is this man eyeballing Miranda for her phone when the other girl was on the phone? Y'all, what are we doing? Like, what are any? I feel like we literally have a bunch of characters doing a bunch of dumb shit, saying a bunch of stupid ass dialogue that nobody cares about. I don't even know why we're here. This is really just the biggest shit show I've ever seen in my life. Like, oh, God. I just... Miranda is following her partner to LA. She's doing absolutely nothing with her life. So now she's saving the world from kelp. And then we have a sex columnist who is being a brat and doesn't want to say the word vagina and is acting like a 12-year-old with her producer about it. And then we have Charlotte, who is mad at a store that her daughter sold her clothes to instead of being mad at her daughter for selling the clothes. And out of all the clothes her daughter sold, she is more upset about this one dress because she had a recital in it and it fell off her shoulder. Y'all, then we have Lisa and her husband, who has their damn white woman trapped in a black woman body grandma, and their storyline is this well-dressed man living on Park Avenue can't get a cab out of multiple cabs that come by him. That's what we doing with our life. That's the show. That's what, y'all. Now we have Miranda at the beach. Hey, y'all, is Miranda wearing damn boots on the beach? Bitch, why do you have boots on the beach? Y'all, I can't. When they show, Miranda loses her cell phone and she's digging through the sand with her feet. And I'm like, is there fucking boots? You're wearing boots on the beach. Y'all. So Miranda loses her cell phone and she has to go up to some random surfer guys to try to call and get help. She calls Carrie because she doesn't know Shay's number. Then she calls Shay. Shay can't come get her because she's like an hour and a half away and we have dinner with Tony Dancer in an hour. So Shay's like, hold on, I'll send somebody to get you. But we have Carrie and Charlotte at the Real Deal place. And we walk into the store and we have this obnoxious ass young girl behind the counter on her phone. Like, talk about no damn customer service. Oh, y'all, I can't. So Carrie sees some boots and just nice things that she likes, and Charlotte is like, you sleeping with the enemy, whatever the hell, child. So Charlotte go up to the girl talking about, my daughter's so close to you guys, she's a minor. And the girl is just like, well, it's not a bar, we don't card people. But literally every question Charlotte asks the girl, she says very monotone, I don't know. Y'all, this is the worst. Like, what kind? Literally, the second Charlotte then walked in the store, when they're just random customers walking in, the girl just kind of just look at them and then just look at her phone. Like, she just staring at her phone the whole time. And I'm just like, what the hell kind of customer service is this? I am so confused. And Charlotte talking about she want this dress back. What are you gonna do with the dress? Because obviously Lily don't want to wear it. Are you gonna wear it? Like, why is she gung-ho about getting this one damn dress? Who gonna wear the dress? Who gonna use the dress in any shape, way, or form? Yo, I can't take these bratty ass conversations. Charlotte is at the store. The dress is on hold. The girl don't know where. Charlotte freaking go off on the girl. You better watch your tone. I'll get your manager. Charlotte, shut the fuck up. And then Carrie pulls her aside for a conversation. And Charlotte straight up says she don't even know what she would do with the dress. Lily can't even fit it no more. So why the hell do you even want the dress? Like, what are we even doing? I feel like Lily's rejecting everything I've ever given her. Or is she rejecting it, Charlotte? Or is she just outgrowing it? If y'all don't get a freaking life. I have never in my life been a part of such asinine, empty, self-centered conversations. Like, the stuff these women are, I'm not talking about Charlotte mad over this damn dress that nobody can wear. You can't wear it, Charlotte. Your daughter can't wear it. Who gonna wear the dress? You gonna put the dress on a fucking dog? Like, this is all so stupid. Charlotte is just like, I'll buy the dress. Why, Charlotte? Why? Yo, their brains have evaporated over the course of time. Like, their brains have literally evaporated. Yo, why is Carrie walking around with a damn pigeon? Why is Carrie walking around with a damn pigeon like this is Pet Cemetery? Is that supposed to be fashion? This is her purse? Y'all, I can't. And why we got bags of seaweed on the beach? Miranda, so we supposed to be saving the planet from seaweed, and all we did was take the seaweed, put it in these containers, and leave the containers on the beach. Because Miranda go through the containers for her cell phone. Y'all, I can't. But y'all, why Che sends her husband to pick up Miranda? The Che who said, I can't get involved with someone that's married last season when she finds out about Steve, is married herself. Yo. A toddler could write a better script than this. The person who said, I can't get involved with somebody that's married is married, doesn't tell her partner she's married, but sends her current marital spouse to pick them up. Yo, this is dumber than that freaking pigeon purse. Like, are you kidding me? I can't wait to see how this conversation gonna go. Y'all. And then Charlotte, learns a lesson, and she's like, oh, I don't need that dress. I have the memories. Y'all, this really has got to be the most in-depth writing I have ever been a witness to. So at the end of the day, Miranda left her husband for someone who has a husband. Like, are you kidding me? Girl, Miranda, and I can't wait to see how Miranda gonna respond, because you know what, I actually feel like Miranda just finna keep following Che like a little puppy dog. Like, this probably ain't finna turn into no kind of blow up. Nothing really does with them, because she just sniffing behind Che like a little puppy sniffing a bigger dog's butt. So Che has a conversation with Tony Danza about how he's getting pushed back about playing her Mexican father, and how he especially can't do that in these times. So the bright idea is to make Che, instead of making her Mexican instead of making her Mexican Italian, she's going to be Mexican Irish? No, she's going to... Y'all, I'm getting confused. He said Italian is Irish with better food? What? So the studio or whatever feels like it's okay to swap out Italian and Irish, but we gotta keep the Mexican? Yo, why not just get another actor that ain't damn Tony Danza, that ain't Italian? Y'all, I can't. And Che obviously is uncomfortable, but whatever the hell. So then we have Sema having dinner with Zed, having chocolate mousse child. And he ends up, this is our dinner where we're getting back together. We're making up, and he decides it's appropriate to ask her to invest $100,000 in some club. And of course she gets up and runs out of there saying what's the club name? Red Flag. And I'm just sitting here like, this is the most buffoonery I have ever seen in my life. She done broke up with the man, got back with the man, broke up with the man, all in the span of like, how long? And then she says him sending her 5 texts was too much. It should have been 3 texts. That would have been appropriate. Where did that rule come from? Where did that rule come from? But y'all, what really takes the cake is Shay popping up to Miranda all just talking like your husband ain't just picked me up. And Miranda says, I don't know your phone number. I had to ask Carrie. I also didn't know you were married. I don't know you. And this is when we see child master gaslighting. Oh, we're just two slackers and we never got around to, getting divorced. Excuse me? I have enough on my plate. Child, that's gaslighting. That's gaslighting like a mother. I don't give a what's on your plate. You didn't think I would have a reaction to your husband picking me up, the husband I know nothing about, didn't know existed? All these characters stupid. All of them dumb. Yo. And you know what? Zed seemed like a con artist. Like he feel like somebody I saw on Law and Order or something, scamming people. Probably getting $100,000 from multiple people to invest in this club. Yo. Why Sema ain't just listen to herself in the first place? They have Sema character come off as such a strong, character who knows her identity, but she is easily susceptible to other people's opinions when it comes to this Zed situation. Because the hairdresser told you so, you got back with somebody who didn't tell you they were living with their ex-wife? Really? Really? And Miranda just bowing down and not bringing up Steve, not bringing up how this husband was hidden from her. Shay just started kissing her and saying she got a lot on her plate and saying they have a lot on their plate and we just done. Like that's just it. Because y'all are slackers and didn't get around to getting divorced. Yo. Miranda, you bought that line, really? As a college educated damn lawyer for how many decades? You bought that line? Nothing will tear Miranda from Ida Shay's ass. Nothing. Godzilla couldn't pull Miranda from Ida Shay's ass, how far up there she is. Hold on now, child. Because Carrie was being a brat about her damn vagina. Everybody done lost their job. And after niggas is unemployed, all Carrie says is, and just like that, I freed up my week. Bitch, we at the unemployment line. And you talking about you done freed up. See, this what happened when rich folk be playing like they employed. People done goddamn laid off and fired, and Carrie just got an open schedule, but what? Carrie's social calendar done opened up, while other people is wondering how they gonna pay their rent and mortgage because now they out of a job. It's not the dumbest mess I've ever seen. Like, people just lost their job. And Carrie just I guess the next episode we gonna see Carrie just shopping, having lunch with friends, doing what rich folk do who don't have to work. So unbelievable. And just like that, I freed up my week. Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. And she breaks up with the producer guy because he's like, you just want this to be a Thursday thing and I wanted something more serious. So he go, but I'm really astonished. Like these folks, the whole building getting packed up. The lady in the wheelchair out of job. The producer guy out of a job. Jackie out of a job. Baby, the engineers, everybody out of a job. And Carrie just well. I can't. Yo. And then, but what really annoys me is what happened to Lisa Todd and her mother-in-law. No lesson learned in that whole situation. No moral to the whole situation. Just shucking and jiving. That's it. That's all we got. Okay. Yo, this has got to just be, dare I say this episode was worse than last season? They really conned me with that first episode. And it ain't like the first episode was like good television. It was bad, but it was a fun bad. Like it was a bad where I was enjoying it. It was entertaining and I was laughing at it. But this episode was just a bad. This was a freaking catastrophe bad. This was the space shuttle blowing up bad. Okay? Y'all, I just can't even survive. Like, what in the hell was this? Yeah, everybody need to have a curse put on their head that got anything to do with this damn show. Because this is all just, I just cannot even believe that Carrie is so vapid. She don't even care people out of a job. Like, really? And the only thing we have for Charlotte to do is run around mad trying to get this dress that nobody could wear. More angry at the store clerk than her daughter who sold the stuff. And I was thinking, out of all the crap her kids pulled, Lily selling them clothes was bottom tier. But when I think about it, is she expecting her parents to buy her more clothes? Like, is that what's finna happen? Y'all. And why nothing ever became of the song? Like, Charlotte didn't have a conversation with Lily about that crap she was singing in that damn song. Oh, yo, Lily, I said this last season, but I really wish they would have just kept Charlotte's kids as just like in the background. Like, we don't get full storylines that include Lisa's kids. They just in the background. You know what I mean? Where they should be. Why do we have Charlotte's kids in the forefront? It makes no sense. We do not need Lily fake ass Alicia Keys. We do not need Pebble on the beach. Like, we don't need them kids to be part of the storyline. I don't care anything about nothing happening on this show. You know what would be more entertaining? Is a storyline with Anthony trying to find his new bread guy. Because he says that in this episode. It was either this episode or last episode. Y'all, I can't even remember. But when they are eating, he shows Lisa a picture of a guy he's considering because he needs a new bread guy. I'd rather follow that storyline. Because Anthony would be funny. And he wouldn't be vapid. Like, is next episode going to show us Miranda and Che hanging out with the ex-husband? Has Miranda... Yo, I'm done. Between the damn third episode of The Idol that I just saw, between this train wreck of an episode, I need to go recharge my brain. I need to figure out how to fix and repair depleted brain cells. I need to get out of here. Like, I can't even... I can't take Carrie saying, and just like that, I freed up my week. What is the audience supposed to be getting from this? Are we supposed to be relating to this in any shape, way, or form? Because I wish one of my coworkers would take the whole company, and now I'm unemployed, and they just talk about, I done freed up my week. Now I can go get more pigeon purses. Like, y'all, you know what? Look, I'm gonna need y'all to just check out my playlist of season 1 of And Just Like That and just live off the memories, because I think I'm done with this show. I think I'm done, because I can't take no more of any of this. It is so outrageous. Y'all, I'm gonna see y'all on the other side. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'll see you in the next one. And hopefully we're talking about something much better than this. Thank you.